Guys, what's up? Dan Klein here. I wanted to just kind of take a moment and read this that Shiv posted up in the Facebook group yesterday. And just kind of, it was too long to screenshot, but I think it's so good for us to read this. And I know it will get buried inside the Facebook group over the next several days. So let me just read through it. Again, I'll do it with my best Shiv inflection. Attitude of gratitude. Currently sipping on some hipster tea in a luxury coffee shop in Meridian, Idaho. Words can't explain how unbelievably thankful I am for being in Job Killing. From the amazing mentors Dan Klein and Brad Campbell, the Tuesday, Thursday conference calls, the positive Facebook group, and the sexy new 2.0 training, everything here is geared up to allow everyone, whether tech junkie or clueless monkey, to build skills, A, web, B, sales, and C, personal growth to win in business or life. My mom's a biologist and my dad's an engineer manager at Dell. No one in my entire family 3 generations back has ever run a business. My grandparents and uncles told me that as a kid, I shouldn't do business as it's A, risky, B, expensive to run and requires a lot of capital, and C, only profitable for those who have connections, and D, I'd have to work 3 times as hard for a fraction of the income of a 9-to-5 job. It was hard for me to accept the reality since every time I saw someone driving a Porsche and asked them what they did, they said they owned insert business here. In 7th grade, I used to write a blog on a free WordPress site every lunch period. Yeah, that was me. I was that kid. For several months, I got less than 20 page views. Several months, I got less than 20 page views a day. Until Gizmodo, a massive tech blog, republished one of my articles, and I got 18,000 page views the next day. I ended that month with over 100,000 unique visitors. The next month, Nickelodeon asked me to film a bit with them on TV about middle school kids who are entrepreneurs. My site spiked again, and I had an incredible strong 12 to 20 age demographic that advertisers bent over backwards for. If it wasn't for that experience, I would have believed in what my family told me about business being not for me. In 2008, both my parents got laid off the same week, and I moved to India. Most of my sponsors didn't want to send me review units overseas, and I fell into a mini depression and closed the site down. When I moved to India, I begged my mom to put the $14,000 I had left from the website into TSLA stock. TSLA went from $22 a share and currently sits. TSLA stock market. She told me that the stock market is the same as gambling and it's a fugazi. TSLA went from $22 a share and currently sits at $248 a share, a 10-time increase. To reaffirm, I thought in me that maybe my parents didn't know it all. To be fair, I could have lost my money too, but you only live once. I came back to California in 2014 for college and started spending my $14,000 left on building a design company with my friends I made in the 3rd grade. We made a Kickstarter, raised $12,000 in less than 30 days, but when it came to receiving the money, things got weird fast. They ended up taking all of the material purchased, spent my money without my consent on an iPhone 6 Plus for their mom, declared bankruptcy, and flew to Iran. I'm not a victim and don't want sympathy because I believe I could have made better judgment on the partnerships. At least it makes me feel better believing that. I then joined a network marketing company, invested about $7,600 in growing and building it, and at the peak was compensated a little over $3,000 a month. Until they decided to stop following the comp plan and my income went to zero overnight. I wasn't proud of how I left that company, and I learned an incredible character and entrepreneur skills as a result from it, and always put people, friendships, and relationships first no matter what over money. I've joined Job Killing earlier this year. In fact, I scheduled the call in the morning, and Dan woke me up with a phone call. He asked if I watched the before our call video, which I didn't, and told me to call him after I watched it. I did, and 30 minutes later paid in full and joined Job Killing. I lost where I was at. I didn't take it seriously until around June when I saw people in the group no smarter than me making $10,000 a month and realized that if they could do it, there's no reason on planet Earth I couldn't either. Due to last minute coordination, I couldn't make it to the Job Killing event in Vegas, and it pissed me off so much that I got my ass in gear and started prospecting like a maniac. I'm well on my track to make $10,000 in net income in the next 45 days in my Job Killing biz, and I'm massively grateful to Dan didn't give up on the shit show that I was on the phone call. I ran a blog, I ran a design company, I did that network marketing thing. Take it from me, there is no better business model on the planet Earth than JK, except maybe robbing a bank, but law enforcement makes me sad. So, stop looking for some other shiny thing to solve your life problems. Stop being a victim. Stop thinking this isn't for me. Stop getting discouraged and quitting when you face a little bit of adversity. It took me 7 years of effing up in this business to finally get it. Number one,
Go all in. Believe 100% in what works in that this works because it does. Number 2, commit every day to do income producing activities, sending screencasts, building money sites, etc. 3, stay consistent no matter what happens. 4, don't get stuck ever. You have unlimited free Google searches and Haggard and Henry Helper to exploit them. 5, believe much bigger, much faster. I'm not a millionaire yet, but I've never been this fired up in my life because I know this program can make me a millionaire before my 25th birthday. I'm 20 currently. I really believe this with all my heart. It's up to me to follow through. About to go into September with the biggest 90-day sprint, massive action in my life. Let's kill this together, JK fam. To our success, Shiv. Guys, this is Shiv. 20 years old, killing it, following the process. Awesome post in the Job Killing Facebook group, and really has got his head screwed on straight of how he's approaching this business model. There's nothing stopping you but yourself. Everyone learns the same exact information. So take a moment, read this, come back to this video if necessary, and watch it again. Reach out to Shiv if you need to. There's a lot of guys just like Shiv in the Job Killing group that are taking this information and doing great things with it. So I knew this post would get piled down the Facebook group. So I wanted everyone who goes through the training to see this, that doesn't matter if you're a 20-year-old kid who is on limited budgets or you're whatever age. It's all about what's between your ears. The information's the same. Go out there and crush it, guys. We'll see you on the next video.